Yup, you read that right. I am about to guarantee that your next TikTok video hits 100 million views. But how am I gonna do that? One simple answer. You ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. I can't. I'm sorry to disappoint, but you can't hack the algorithm. No matter what guru, expert, or social media manager says otherwise, trying to hack the algorithm is an absolute waste of time. You will flop, fail, and die if you try to hack the algorithm versus just posting content that people are gonna give a damn about. If you keep trying to hack the algorithm for views, no one's gonna give a fuck about your brand. Instead, try to focus on creating content that doesn't suck. Content that isn't boring as shit. Here are a few ways that you can prep and make better content and save a little bit of time while you're at it. Let's get into it. First, write scripts or topic outlines, frames, wireframes, whatever you need to feel better about what you're saying. You're gonna feel a lot better if it's planned out, especially if you're not 100% comfortable in front of the camera. Having a script or a frame so that you know what you're gonna talk about is gonna help you a lot. Tip number 2 is worry less about your screw-ups. If you're recording long-form content or podcasts or whatever, sure, go through and make sure that it's perfect. But if you're just recording TikTok content, short form content, where you wanna get as much out there as possible and talk to people as much as possible, do not spend time recording your content 6, 10, 15, 20 times over. You gotta trust me, it's not worth it, and you're better off just moving on, getting something that works, and putting the video together and putting it out. Worst case scenario, you can spice it up a little bit in post-production. Now, if you are actually genuinely unhappy with the content, I wouldn't post it. Simply because people are not gonna resonate with content that even you're not happy putting out. Like, put out content that you're okay with, but also don't let perfection be a limiting factor in the content that you're able to put out just because it's not perfect, because no content's perfect, even this. Number 3, get better at editing. Now, editing does not have to be super crazy. Put the video on the timeline, cut out different parts where there's uhs, ums, and dead air, get rid of it, learn what a J-cut is. That's gonna help you out a lot, actually. Learn what a J-cut is, do that like crazy, zoom in a little, zoom out a little, and that's your video. And only keep the most essential parts of the video to make sure that you get right to the point and nail it home. Number 4, don't get set on any ideas. It's totally cool to dive into an idea with a passion, but don't get discouraged when that one video flops. And on the flip side, be okay stretching out, trying a bunch of new things. TikTok is fantastic for posting 3 or 4 pieces of content every day for a straight month, seeing what performed well, and then doubling down on those things because that's what your audience really wants to see. Now, if you're really, really adamant or hate a certain type of content that gets put out, maybe don't do it because you're gonna burn yourself out like that, so only do the stuff that you kind of actually enjoy or really like. But for the most part, put out 4 pieces of content a day for a straight month. Find the stuff that does really well, a whole bunch of variety, and then find what works well, double down on it, and see what happens. Guarantee it's gonna be pretty dope. Those are my tips to make your content creation process a little bit easier, and hopefully it's gonna help you create more content and save a little bit more time while you're at it. If you currently have a social media manager or a content expert that is trying to hack the algorithm for you, I would highly reconsider their paycheck or their employment entirely. As an alternative, you could just hire us because we're dope and we never try to hack the algorithm. We are the algorithm hack. That was cheesy. Moving on, let me know what you've tried on your socials so far. I would love to dive into your social analytics and take a look for you, see what's going on. Shoot me an email at che@notshots.com. That's gonna be right here on the screen. Shoot me an email there, and I would be happy to check out your TikTok, see what's up, and offer any words of advice if I have any. Maybe you're crushing it and there's nothing I would say differently. Keep going. But if you're having trouble growing on TikTok at all, shoot your handle over my way. I would love to dive into it with you. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like. It really makes a difference. And if I've provided any value to you at all, please consider subscribing to the channel so that you never miss another video and you continue to explode your TikTok right here along with me. That's all for today's video, and until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.